Freestyle podcast. What is going on this AEW Full Gear weekend? It is I, the sexual intellectual, your bad Superman DarnellSparrow. He is the chocolate Adonis, the real Darnell Hill, Antoine Smooth. What's going on?
Man, what's going on, bro?
And we get new nicknames every week. I said the ladies love it, and we love y'all too. But glad y'all could be here to spend, like I said, your Full Gear weekend with us. Our last podcast. Will this be the last one for? No, we got one more before we get to December. Cause we won't be here next week for Thanksgiving. So just let y'all know.
Next week is Thanksgiving, man.
And next week is Thanksgiving. So get ready. And my mother-in-law coming in, so I already know. My fingers are. I'm already licking the fingers. She ain't cooked nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you. Let me tell you something. She make this 7-Up cake, right?
Oh, yeah.
7-Up cake so good. We be fighting in here.
Oh, it's that good.
I mean, all the kids, me, wife, and the kids.
Well, a while ago I had a 7-Up cake.
Yeah, we gonna fight over some 7-Up cake.
Okay.
But a couple things we need to talk about real quick. We're gonna talk about Full Gear. That's the main topic. But a couple things I got out the way. You remember when we talked about the incident that happened at Top Golf here in Memphis? You had the kids in there fighting.
Yep.
Well, there's been something out there. They just recently had a shooting.
First it was a fight, now it's a shooting.
Now it's a shooting. I would not be surprised. That place, they wound up closing that place down.
That wouldn't surprise me. It ain't the first.
I mean,
first time.
I don't know what it is with these folks. And I said, you this your spot. So maybe you probably could explain it to me better. Why every time something opens, something always happens.
It's just like they got to get broke in, you know. Like, that's like welcome to Memphis, you know. Hey.
But they get mad when they say,
open up, welcome to Memphis, pow.
And then they get mad when they say, well, they don't have nothing for us to do.
Well, hey, you the reason why.
I said, y'all ain't learned from Liberty Land?
Mm-hmm.
I know I took it back on that one.
Yeah, Liberty Land, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was still, when I came here, Liberty Land was still, but I didn't get a chance to go, but I done heard some stories of Liberty Land.
That was the closest to Six Flags we gonna get.
I'm telling you, but, I mean, come on. How y'all gonna mess up the golf place?
You don't even golf, man. I don't understand.
I mean, I know it ain't
That's
putt.
when you may take you on the first date or something, you know, just to get to know each other.
I mean, I know it ain't putt or nothing like that. You guys better learn to get your swing on.
Right.
I mean, it's already, like I said, it's already a little pricey to go there. I said, what you trying to, you trying to do? That's gonna be your way of telling them to drop the prices?
Right.
Is it a scam? Yeah, y'all gonna, I don't about y'all business for that place when that place leave. Cause it took a minute for them to open it. Now it's open now. They just cannot. I don't know.
No.
People can't even enjoy themselves these days.
Yeah, and see, that's a perfect first date to take somebody. You know, just to get to know each other. This ain't, you know, oh God, this is another subject, Darnell, before we get into it. Speaking of that, did you read this article about all these places that women don't like to go on the first date? Did you hear about this?
Yes. I mean, that's damn near everywhere.
And one of them was the Cheesecake Factory. Hold up.
Oh yeah, that's where this all started from. Miss look.
Just named one of them was Applebee's, the other was Cheesecake Factory.
I mean, Miss look at me. And we talk about that, and if we gonna back it up real quick. Now he had a nice restaurant reserved. She was late, so they missed the reservation. And she talking about, look at me. Don't get me wrong, she was attractive. Well, she looked like she didn't been places. Like, geez, you probably hit a Mickey D's a couple times.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
Not at all. And I saw that list.
WrestleMania was in Atlanta. I went to the Cheesecake Factory. Had some good cheesecake. Had some good pizza too. Nice food. This is a first date. This ain't we gonna get.
You lose you?
I mean,
oh, there you go. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I saw that list. I mean, some of them was like, I mean, one of them was even church.
Church, yeah.
I'm like, let me explain something to y'all. Don't if your attitude your attitude gonna dictate where I'm taking you.
Yeah.
If you got a Mickey D's attitude, we gonna hit the drive-through.
Which ain't nothing wrong with
if you got a J. Alexander's attitude, then we going to J. Alexander's. Cause I like that nacho ordinary mac and cheese.
Or you got a Fuddruckers.
Yes, if you got a Fuddrucker attitude, we going for your attitude gonna dictate where we eat.
Ain't nothing wrong with Applebee's. Applebee's got some good baby little boneless, little riblets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't go to places you know good and well. You know good and well you have no business going to. I put it that way.
Yeah, because I hope you ain't talking about going to somewhere like a Longhorn. Not for you.
Don't test my pockets if your pockets can't do it.
Right. Talking about let's go to Longhorn on the first date.
I don't even mind Longhorn. I don't mind that either. But don't test my pockets if your pocket can't do it. That's how I look at that. But we got some news from Wildcat Sports. There was a change of venue because we know it's this weekend. It was originally at Bonneville High School, but I'm gonna let the man himself, Luke, tell you if I can get it to go. We're gonna try that again. Hold on one second. Okay, there it is. So if I can get it, let's see if I can get it back going. But there was a change in venue. I can tell you the show's still gonna go, so they're not canceling, which is good.
Yeah, he said he makes sure that's not getting canceled.
Yeah, this is their anniversary show. 12 years. And they already have an announcement for the next show coming up. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you what happened. There's a venue change. The Revolution Rumble will now take place at Crescent City Christian School in Metairie, Louisiana, which is at 4828 Utica Street in Metairie, Louisiana. It says, due to unforeseen circumstances, the location for Wildcat Sports Entertainment Revolution Rumble event this Saturday, November 18th, has had to be changed. We apologize to everyone for this late change. We endeavored to make sure we can secure a location so they wouldn't cancel the 12-year event. They thanked everybody. See you at Crescent City Middle School. So that's a plus. Yeah, because you don't want to cancel the anniversary show. I mean, 12 years for an independent company.
Right.
That's impressive.
Who could say that? Right. Who could say that?
I mean, and it's one of those independent companies. I mean, you have your homegrown Wildcat talent. I mean, they have a lot of that came in. They're legends, Hall of Famers. You know, they come from different organizations. I mean, it's going to be good. But here's a quick reminder of the matches that they're going to have for that event. We're going to have the Revolution Championship. Will be on the line. Danny Flamingo winning the #1 contendership at their last show at Bonneville High School. He's going one-on-one with the champion, Chuck Divine. Of course, we have the Revolution Rumble. The winner of the Revolution Rumble gets a shot at the Revolution Championship. We have, they're running it back again. One more again. I mean, you want to talk about tag team rivalries. I mean, we know there's so many. But this one right here, you want to talk about on the independent side of the game, this is tag team rivalry at its finest. We have the new Wildcat tag team champions, Fly Death. They're coming back and they will be defending against the former champions, Slime Season. So they're doing it again. And I will tell you, every match that they've had has been a classic. I will vouch for. And I'm not just saying that because I'm related to one of them. If you can go on YouTube and you can Google it yourself.
Oh yeah, I see it. Slime Season.
I mean,
yeah, they determined, man. They determined to get the belts back.
I mean, both teams are amazing. I can see them going. Both those teams can do some big things.
Yeah.
But like I said, this time the titles are on Fly Death. Can they hold on to them, or can Slime Season get them back? You need to be there to find out. Also, we have a match that I know a lot of people want to see. But I know a lot of people are concerned. We have, and yes, this is his name, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not kidding when I say this. This is his name. We got Suge White going, yes. He's going one-on-one with Edward King. Now you're probably saying, wait a minute. Are you talking about the ring announcer? Yes. They've had history with each other. If you follow Wildcat Sports, you can see. There was an incident recently where Suge White attacked Edward King while he was DJing. So this is personal.
Yeah.
So Edward King's going to get in the ring, go one-on-one with Suge White. No telling where this is going to go. I will tell you, this won't be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. The last Wildcat show, Edward King came in the hoodie, and got a little taste. Oh, he set the tone for this match. He got tired of Suge White. Now they're going to settle it in the ring at the Revolution Rumble. Also, we have for the Wildcat Sports Heavyweight Championship. This time it's Falls Count Anywhere. Because at the last show, it was a count-out finish. But this time, it's Falls Count Anywhere. Brady Pierce will be defending once again against PJ Hawks.
You talk about somebody going there. Them two? I've been hearing a lot about them two, man.
And a match that just aired, a man who's making his Wildcat Sports debut. If you follow Texas wrestling, you know this man very well. I'm talking about Moonshine Mantel.
Moonshine Mantel.
Yes, Moonshine Mantel. Very popular on the Texas scene. Very popular. Known.
Okay.
Tough. He's a tough one. Making his Wildcat Sports debut against Izzy James. But see, you can't just come. You gotta say it. You gotta say Moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that big country boy, Texas. I mean, wins a lot of championships.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming to Louisiana, Wildcat Sports for the first time. Definitely gonna be a classic. I'm sure he's gonna make a statement when he gets there, when he makes that debut. But those are the matches for the Wildcat Sports Revolution Rumble. Like we said, the event has changed. If you've bought tickets, if you already bought tickets in advance, of course they will honor them. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, go to wildcat.eventbrite.com. And like we said, it's at Crescent City Christian School, 4828 Utica Street in Metro, Louisiana. And also their next event is already set. It's Saturday, December the 16th in Harahan, Louisiana. It will be at the Kemp Bar. Now, this is part of their X-rated series. Now, if you know about the X-rated series, it's uncensored. You don't know what's going to happen. But this one is a little different. This X-rated will be for all ages.
Oh.
So they're going to, for the holidays, they're going to keep it clean. They're going to keep it clean for the kids, for the babies.
I understand.
But it's going to be at the Kemp Bar. All seats are $25. Get your tickets early so you can get your seat. Otherwise, it will be standing room. Tickets go on sale. Tickets go on sale. Monday. This Monday coming, November the 20th at noon. So go and get your ticket. Like I said, wildcat.eventbrite.com. Now, we done got the plug and part out the way. Let's talk about why we here. AEW Full Gear. Now, we're going to talk about the matches that they have as of right now. If you know Tony Khan, you know some matches going to be added by the time this show gets posted. So, we're just going to go ahead and just talk about the matches that we do know. And we're going to start off with the Ring of Honor World Championship, Tag Team Championship, on the pre-show match, or their zero, or whatever they calling it. MJF and a partner of his choosing, which he will have a partner, will be meeting the Guns. Now, we've talked about this a few times. Now, just based on what you've seen, who do you think his partner is going to be?
That's a tough one. Now, to be fair, it's probably gonna be somebody that's in the company. I don't see it being no outsider, that's coming in. You never can tell with AEW. Sometimes they'll say like this is a big deal, turn out to be one of their guys, so I don't know.
Right, just based on the story and just based on, what I've seen, I'm predicting it's going to be Samoa Joe.
That could be.
I mean, that's, to me, like I said, a lot of people say probably going to be Roderick Strong, and that could be it. But I'm predicting it's going to be Samoa Joe. Those that don't know, he relinquished the Ring of Honor Television Championship. They did talk about on this Ring of Honor show. I didn't get a chance to look at it. What's going to be the status for the television title? Matter of fact, let's see if they posted it. Any updates? So I do want to put that out because they did have some good matches. They also had Eddie Kingston and Dalton Castle for the Ring of Honor World Title. Let's see. I'm going to go through them right now. See if they talked about it. But yeah, I'm predicting that it's going to be Samoa Joe. I think it makes sense, but it's kind of weird. You gave up a title to the whole no. So it's weird, but
like a protecting the investment type deal.
Yeah, pretty much. But Joe already said it. Not Joe. I'm sorry. MJF, he's not giving them a title. As far as the title. He says he announced that the new Ring of Honor Television Champion will be crowned at Final Battle in a 6-way survival of the fittest match. So qualifying matches will be held in the next few weeks to determine who's going to be in that match. So there's the update on the television championship. But back to the Ring of Honor Tag Team China match. I bet MJF and whomever he's going to pick whoever's going to join him is going to retain, because we all know that those titles are being set up for the Kingdom to win. Since they are a Ring of Honor team. It's so wouldn't make no sense to put it on the Guns. And is it just me or Colton is getting bigger?
She's gonna look like his dad before it's over with.
I'm about to say, because when Colton first came through, Colton was small, was lanky, and he been hitting that gym.
Cause I have referred to him like Kendall Wendell.
Yep, that's a good example.
Yeah.
That's
skinny and everything. Now, he gained a little muscle
he
on
putting
him.
that little muscle on him.
Yeah.
And I think, when he first came in, I don't think he had to adjust.
Yeah.
I think he got it now.
He the right weight too.
Yep. And can y'all give them? Cause I know they've been trying. Can y'all give them Mini Man by 50 Cent, please?
Yes. Please give them that. Tony. You bought the RVD's thing.
I don't know how much 50 Cent charging.
Yeah.
But
ask 50 Cent how much you charge.
I mean, but it worked for him. We have the AEW Women's World Championship. We have Hikaru Shida defending against the timeless one, Toni Storm. I gotta say this. I'm loving the timeless Toni Storm thing. I'm loving the black and white thing. I don't think nobody else could have pulled this off.
Everybody said this is probably the best in her career right now.
I don't see nobody. I love the I'm ready for my close-up Mr. DeMille's gimmick, and now you adding Mariah May into the mix. Yeah, I'm loving this, and she got Luther as the butler. I'm still getting used to seeing him like that.
No, as a butler.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to that.
Yeah.
But I'm loving this, and I do see a title change here. She has to win.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get this gimmick, I mean, it's working as it is. But putting a title on her again is gonna make it better.
Yeah.
I mean, Sheeta's good. Don't get me wrong. Sheeta's good at what she does, but it's
she being that transitional champion.
Which is I mean, she's there for a while, but it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think she's getting over the way. I don't think she's getting over the way they probably thought.
Yeah.
But you put it on Toni Storm, even though she's a heel, the people watching.
Right.
We have a 6-man tag team match. We have Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland with the Nature Boy Ric Flair in their corner against Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne.
Well, we all know where that's gonna go.
Now let's talk about this Ric Flair thing real quick. Now he said he's gonna be here until Sting retires. Somebody told me something.
Don't forget that. Yeah.
Somebody told me something. He's gonna be there even when Sting's gone.
Yeah.
Somebody told me something real, and they wanted me to think about this. Somebody said, what if Ric Flair screws Sting, Darby, and Adam Copeland?
Oh, that ain't gonna be no surprise. He done it before.
And I was with him on that. Then they said, which I know this is not gonna happen. They're gonna set up Sting. They're gonna set up Sting and Flair for his last match. I know that's not gonna happen.
If y'all been watching wrestling in the past, the Sting and Ric Flair history, we all know that Rick done this before. The first one, he did when he had the After Horseman. The second one, 1995, when they teamed up, and he turned on Sting. I mean, it wouldn't be nothing new to me if I saw that.
And I told him, I said, then I said, I know Tony Khan is not gonna let Sting retire with a loss.
Well, no, we can't have that again. Like Triple H.
Yeah.
And Sting.
Yeah. Now, and I also know that we're not gonna get no Flair and Sting.
No, oh no.
Even though Flair said, you know,
Rick.
he want to do
No.
it, and
No.
he's, you know, he got cleared to do it. And even if it happened, what we do know is Sting will protect him.
I don't know about that, Darnell.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't. I mean,
that doctor's a wacko. He gonna have. We're talking about clearing him and stuff like that. That doctor crazy too.
I gave him
don't need to do nothing.
like I said, I gave him the benefit of the doubt what he said about what happened when at his Ric Flair's last match. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but that's all I'm gonna give you. I ain't gonna give you another match.
No, I mean, we all think we could do what we done before, but when your body says no, listen to it. Man's Taker, he'll tell you.
Even Hulk Hogan know this.
He didn't have, 12 back surgeries?
Yep, Hogan said, nope, I ain't doing it.
To the point where he, dropped his height a little bit?
Yep.
Because of the surgeries?
Yep, Hogan said, Hogan said he ain't doing this no more. He good.
Now, they said that Ric Flair also has energy drinks that when in the AEW show, you know, they sell the energy drinks at the concession stand.
That's the official drink of AEW.
So that's another one.
Like I said,
so they pretty much got him for free.
Yeah, I might say, just like the Savage and Slim Jim deal.
That's all it is.
So Flair be there long before Sting's gone, but like I said, they're not gonna let Sting. Tony Khan not gonna let Sting leave AEW with a loss. I just want to see, like I said, I'm surprised they didn't do nothing on on Dynamite.
Yeah.
You know, we might see something on Rampage and Collision since. Well, by the way, they're competing with SmackDown this week, so I want to see how that rating war gonna go.
Hey, good luck.
Cause you got SmackDown has 2 hours, then you have, of course, Rampage gonna come on at its normal time, but then you got they coming on. Collision is coming on at the same time SmackDown coming on. So that ought to be interesting. We have the AEW International Championship match. We have Orange Cassidy defending against Jon Moxley. Now on one side of the fence, I had Moxley winning it back. But then I looked at you know, the last Dynamite, I looked at the things that Moxley was saying. Especially the fact that John Moxley pretty much no-sold the Orange Punch. And he no-sold the Orange Punch, so, you know, that's telling me John Moxley probably going to get a series load of Orange Punches, or he's going to find another way to beat him. But Moxley does not need the international title. He don't need it.
No, sure don't.
I know this probably gonna be a fight. Probably gonna be some blood. Because if they tell it right, Cassidy's gonna have to get beat down. He's gonna have to get beat down and do the comeback.
Yeah.
Even if they do what he do the Orange Punch and again, Moxley no sell it. Now you're gonna have to figure out, okay, if that don't work, what I gotta do to beat this man. But he's gonna find a way to beat him and retain.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
And then my question is gonna be, where does he go after that?
Right.
Who's gonna be the guy that he goes after next? Because you know you're gonna give him some random international title matches on Dynamite.
Yeah.
But I mean, who should be the man to take the title off of him?
Off of Orange Cassidy?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got a guy in mind.
Who that?
I think the guy that should take the title off him, since he's not winning the AEW title, I think Jay White should do it.
That makes sense. He'll make a good one. And he'll be a lengthy one too.
Yeah, that it is. And you know, he if he wanted to. I mean, like I said, the international title need to be on somebody. Need to be, to me, need to be a guy that's gonna go out the country and defend it. Because nobody's done it like Pac yet. When Pac was champion, he was going around the world to these different promotions defending that title. When the last time somebody did that?
He's the only one. I ain't seen nobody else do it.
I'm about to say, that's something they need to consider. I mean, it's a keyword, international style.
Yeah.
So he needs to be defended to me internationally.
Right.
And you put it on, you put it on somebody like Jay White. You put it on somebody like the Cashapp, maybe. Put it on Miro. They got unfinished business.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a dominant TNT champion. Had all that. I just wouldn't have him. And put on somebody like him. We got a Texas death match. And it's going to be a classic. Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland. Now, one of our listeners wanted me to ask you this. Who is more over? Swerve or Prince Nana?
I think Prince Nana is more over because of the dancing that he's doing to the Swerve song.
And now what?
And it just feeding off on Swerve. It's him getting over. I mean, they still say who house is this Swerve's house.
And what made it funny is what Hangman said to Nana about he buying weed from little kids. Somebody said they ought to make a shirt about that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I said, what is with AEW and all these people got dancers? We got Prince Nana. We got Prince Nana with a dance. We got Daniel Garcia with the dancing.
That old Magic Mike type dancing he doing. Yeah.
I think that's going to be a classic.
And it's helping Swerve, actually. To be honest, having Prince Nana with him, it's actually helping him. And see, you know, Nana doing the dancing, but Swerve is more serious. So there's a dynamic right there.
Right.
Swerve is the more serious, and Nana just doing the dancing. Yeah. So it works out for both of them. They still saying whose house is this Swerve's house. So
now, I say Hangman Adam Page is gonna pick up the match. They're gonna do a trilogy. Hopefully at World's End, depending on, you know, if they're in that tournament they're in. Depending on if they're in it and how far they get in it, but I would have suggested that Swerve pick up the win here, beat them 2 straight. If they trying to really do what I'm thinking they're gonna do with Swerve.
Yeah.
But then I said when they made my Texas death match, I said yeah, this gonna be for Hangman. But if they run it back that trilogy, I want to know what they gonna do. Cause the first match was good. I know this gonna be good. I mean, what can they do to top it?
Right.
See, we got a tag team match. We got the Golden Jets, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho versus the Young Bucks. If the Golden Jets win, they will get the Young Bucks AEW World Championship match opportunity. But if the Bucks win, the Golden Jets must disband as a team.
Now, I'm going to ask you this here. Do you think they're going to be a short-term team? Do you really think they can be a tag champ?
Well, here's the thing. And this is why I said I had to explain this earlier. I said this is why I think the Golden Jets are going to beat the Bucks. Now, you got to look at this a few ways. They're not going to break them up because Jericho and Omega are feuding with the Don Callis family.
Yep.
They can't break that up. That's number one. Number two, they got issues with the Bucks. Well, at least the Bucks got an issue with Jericho. So I'm
that Kenny and them got history, so it ain't really worried about Kenny that much. Yeah.
And that's where I think the Bucks are gonna make a mistake. They're gonna focus so much on Jericho, not thinking about Kenny, and that's where they're gonna make that mistake. And the Bucks are already on that cusp of turning heel.
Right.
So if they get beat, that's gonna make it even worse. They heel turn gonna be. It's gonna let you know. But this is what I think is really gonna make some noise. I think Omega and Jericho win, they get a shot on TV like Dynamite or Collision.
Yeah.
The Bucks are gonna cost them the titles. Which means they probably gonna either run it back, or like I said, the Bucks are probably gonna still gonna get their tag title shot anyway. But I see this as the way of the Bucks really pushing that button going here. If they get beat, they cost Omega and Jericho the titles.
Yeah.
We got a 3-way for the AEW TBS Championship. We got Chris Statlander defending against Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Now with this one, had it been a one-on-one, if Julia Hart was going one-on-one, I would have said she was going to win the title.
Because Julia has really come into her own now. And she getting high praise from everybody, including Jim Cornette. He likes her.
And you know.
So that says a lot.
Right, especially when it comes to women wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this match to me is a way to protect Chris Statlander. Like I said, had it been one-on-one, I would have said Julia Hart gets it. But this Julia Hart and Sky Blue thing, that's going to be the reason. That's going to be the reason why she wins.
Sky Blue, I'm trying to figure out her character. I really am. I was the first time she get all bubbly and happy and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, let's go back in time. Remember how Julia Hart got the way she got? She got missed in the face?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going on here. It seemed like that miss has some type of power to it. Like it changes you.
Changes, yeah. The Sky Blue sitting there wearing this Mystery Machine gear, Scooby-Doo outfits and stuff. Yeah. I'm
like, you trying to get into the new movie that they probably gonna be working on?
Right, because I was just trying to figure that out. Are they gonna find a team up, or are they gonna, I mean, they'll make a good team. But I was just trying to figure out why is she acting like that now. She was all bubbly and happy.
And I think at some point that's probably gonna happen. I think Sky Blue, it's gonna come to the point Sky Blue gonna turn on Willow Nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
And her and Judah gonna team up, but like I said, I think they did this to protect Stat, so I think she's gonna retain.
Yeah.
We have a 4-way tag match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. We got Ricky Starks and Big Bill defending against La Facción Ingobernable, Rouge Angelístico, FTR, and the Kings of the Black Throne, aka Malachi Black and Brody King.
Well, it was a lot to take in right there.
Right.
That's a lot to say.
Now, everybody I've talked to saying that FTR is going to get the belts back. I 100% disagree. And everybody was like, why?
Why would they need them back? Yeah.
Not right now. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because you got to look at some factors here. FTR and the Kings of the Black Throne, they're gonna play each other out. Cause they're feuding with each other already.
True.
So they haven't even had a match yet against each other.
Yeah.
So it kind of started, but it hasn't started. They gotta fight each other. So they gonna play themselves out of this. Then you got Drew and Dralistico. They talking about, they coming back stronger, but not right now. I could see them being more so Ring of Honor tag champions than AEW. And I think they
see, like you talking about like Roosh as well. Roosh is more like what, Ring of Honor?
Yeah, because he's from Ring of Honor World Champion.
Yeah.
And I really think they're trying to give Big Bill and Ricky Starks a chance.
The chemistry's there.
Which go back to when I said about Jericho and Omega. You do Jericho and Omega against Big Bill and Ricky Starks. Young Bucks. Cost them the titles. And you have that match. Unless somewhere down the line, FTR eventually beats Starks and Bill, and you do Bucks and FTR.
Yeah.
But you don't want to put the belts on FTR now while they're feuding with Black and King. And then you forget about the third man. So FTR probably going to have a partner somewhere. They're going to probably do more so trios matches.
Yeah.
This would have worked if Punk was still here. But nobody feeling that thought process. Everybody's saying it's gonna be FTR. It's gonna be FTR. I'm like, I don't see it. I mean, it can happen. Not saying it can't. I mean, it's AEW. You never know what's gonna happen.
True.
But I'm going with my instincts. And finally, you have the AEW World Championship. MJF defending against Jay White.
Now, do you think, I'm going to ask you this here, do you think that the Devil will debut? Well, we'll find out who it is, Ramble?
It's hard to say.
Or they just going to stretch it out a little bit more?
It's hard to say. Because I'm thinking, will this new signee be the Devil?
Could be.
Yeah,
that's another thing we got to the new signee.
Would this new signee be the Devil? Will, we'll kind of know depending on when they do the signee, when they announce the signing. If they announce the signing early in the night, 9 times out of 10 it's probably going to be the Devil.
Like everybody saying, if that CM Punk, that'd be the biggest ruse in the history of wrestling. All that was for play.
If that's CM Punk, Dirt Sheet's gonna get pissed off. But you know what?
Tell me all that was a work.
But you know that if that is CM Punk and they pulled that off, that was brilliant. Cause you want to talk about working somebody?
Yeah.
That's how you work somebody.
Right. That was kind of like Brian Pillman loose cannon level. When Brian, everybody thought, man, Brian losing his mind, but that's a character he was doing. Even they say JR said he was scared of him. He's like, JR, chill. This a character. I'm not, it'll be just like that.
But it worked.
It worked, yeah. And if he is that would be.
I wouldn't even know what to say. And if, like I said, if that's simple, all I'm gonna say is great job, Tony Khan.
I that wasn't work that whole time. That was And but really, going back to MJF and Jay White, I think MJF gonna retain. So
yeah, he gonna retain because even with Jay White going around holding the AEW World Title, he just don't look right.
mm-hmm. Now the other belt,
I don't know what he just don't look right holding it.
Yeah. The international title, I can see.
Yeah, I think that probably be his consolation. Like I said, it's all gonna depend on when they do this tournament. If he's in it, how far he goes. All that stuff. But definitely.
Now, who is this new signee? Who you think it's
Now,
gonna be?
there's some people. I talked to some people earlier, but every name that I brought up is always was that can't be for this reason. So I'm gonna list the people I talked about. Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, that's a top one.
But she said on social media that she's not competing again in 2024. Can she still sign with them? Sure.
Yeah. So we can rule her out.
So she's probably right now the one that makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Nick Nemeth, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler. But his contract don't end until the end of December.
Yeah.
Now, could there have been a situation where WWE just let him go? Yeah. I mean, what's a couple weeks?
Right. He just said can't be on.
Well, he's gonna be on. I said.
Yeah.
I said they might have set him free because they said the key was it's a guy that AEW fans know and respect.
Know and respect. Right.
Now somebody threw a name out there I didn't think about, but it could be a strong possibility.
Okay.
Ronda Rousey.
A name that no one respect. Yeah. Because she has been teaming with Marina.
And she did on that Wrestling Revolver show, and that's something I would never thought she'd do was an indie show.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought she'd do that. Cause
I think she enjoys that. The freedom she can do it when she wants to instead of and she should have realized when you signed with WWE, you ain't going home.
And here's the thing why I think, and I even thought about this. I think it will make sense for this reason. They got to replace Jade Cargill.
So they need another big name.
They need I mean, Jade Cargill made her name. They made a star out of her. They need another they need somebody to take that spot.
So you thinking this may be Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey can be a strong one. And if she comes in, she's winning the AEW World Title.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt about that. They had some people say Will Ospreay, but his contract doesn't end until February.
Right, because that would have been the obvious choice. But we know it ain't gonna be Will. Yeah. He worked there before.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise.
I know, because he's been doing.
They would come out there and say, Will Ospreay signed AEW.
Like I said, he's doing. Like I said, he's doing matches for Impact, and I really think he's probably going to sign with Impact.
Mhm. I believe so. I think he should. I really think he should.
Because my only concern is, because when Tony Khan says something, he'll make it into a big deal. And then when we get it, we're like, oh.
Somebody that they know and respect.
I mean, like I said, it could be Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
And he can come in, but I was him straight in the Ring of Honor, and that's where, his name was bigger once he left WWE.
Yeah.
Because the AEW guys was talking about they want him to come there.
Oh yeah.
And he was a heavy target.
be sheltered, no. You never know. It could be sheltered. Yeah, it could be sheltered.
But like I said, I mean, the choices are endless.
Yeah.
So I know Mickey. I mean, this out the box, but Mickey James just left Impact. She said she was taking a break. I mean, she left on good terms. But everybody thinking she's going to WWE because there were talks of her going to WWE and do something with all this.
Right.
Now they do something like that. They need to.
Obviously going back. Talking about Mickey James.
Yeah.
He definitely going back to WWE. Yeah.
So that's something. But like I said, they're not even. Normally you got those ones who get the right sources and they'll get the news. Nobody ain't putting nothing out there.
Yeah.
So whoever this is, I mean, it better be huge. We better get a holy bleep moment out of this.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's the matches they have so far. When they get to Collision and Rampage, they probably gonna throw a couple more matches in there.
Oh, you already know.
Now what? They got a lot of guys that's not on that card. But before we go, let's talk about Paul White. Was it just me, or Paul White had no business being in that match?
And they gave it away. As soon as Jericho said that, I knew who it was the moment he said it. Talking about something about a giant. I said, oh, Lord.
When he said the guy was bigger than Hobbs, I already knew. And what was up with the Men in Black suits? Didn't get that. I mean, Paul White had no business being there at all. And I'm surprised Powerhouse Hobbs didn't get hurt. So when he picked up Paul White and landed him on that car, that was dead weight.
Yeah. And Paul White, you see how he was walking towards the ring?
Yeah, he walked like dude, you walking like Kurt Angle.
Them knees are shot. Yeah.
I mean, I remember at one minute they showed how you was working out, you was getting the body back in shape. What happened?
Right.
I mean, he don't even look it. Man, he just walking like a straight zombie. He looked like he had. It just like it was embarrassing. I'm sorry, I gotta say it.
Yeah.
It was a little embarrassing. And
I mean, the way he was walking, man, like his knees wouldn't bend. Yeah. I'm like, what's going on?
They're talking about you wanted to bring Captain Insano to AEW. You must be Insano.
Insano. Exactly.
Don't do that. You tried it. Don't do that.
No.
Just let it be. I mean, you came out. You gave it the old college try.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out. So. And Kota Ibushi.
So he signed officially with AEW.
But we ain't gonna see him as much. He all elite, but he ain't gonna be all the time. We're gonna see him every now and then. And he must have forgot what kind of match he was in. I don't know if you noticed it, but he kind of had to get corrected.
He was like he was lost. And what we doing again?
And to me, when Paul White got out the match, Jericho and them shouldn't have won. My personal opinion. They shouldn't have won. If you're trying to make the Don Callis family strong, Omega need to keep, no matter what match he in, he need to keep getting beat.
Yeah.
and then you get that match, and with the stipulation to the effect of if he lose again, then he got to join the Don Callis family or something like that.
Right.
Or something of that nature. But they got the win. But I think, like I said, I don't know what's the status of Paul White now. I don't know the status of Powerhouse Hobbs. And how is it you can get pretty much thrown through a table off the stage and get back in the match that fast?
Right.
Because Kyle Fletcher should have not gotten up. Because if he was out, then Paul White was out, it should have been that way.
Yeah. I like this on here. Somebody posted and said John Cena is the devil. That's funny.
Yeah. You must be John Cena Sr.
Yeah, somebody just posted that on Twitter. Somebody, that's John Cena. Everybody just trolling on who the devil is. But,
I might say it would have been half right. I might say John Cena Sr. came in.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see who the signee gonna be, and if it's any of the people we talked about, especially if it's Nick Nemeth.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what direction they're gonna go with him. I'm pretty sure they're gonna team him with his brother.
They should.
Because at this point, his brother need it.
Mm-hmm.
I
can see them being so hated. I can see them being the number one heel team.
Because the Wingman stopped working a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I'm about to say, I really think Ryan could have been a star. He got the look.
Yeah.
He got the Hollywood hunk thing going. But like I said, he was one of those dark and elevation guys. He would win on those. But that's the farthest he'll go. You bring your brother in, we'll see.
Yeah.
But like I said, if Nick Nemeth comes in, he gonna get a title quick. I see that happening. I can see TBS champion easy. Right off the bat. I see TBS champion.
Oh yeah.
Which will work for him cause now I wonder is he gonna be Nick Nemeth with some Dolph Ziggler swag to him? Or he just gonna reinvent himself?
No, I believe so. I think he gonna keep that Dolph Ziggler vibe with him. I mean, he should. I don't think he should change anything.
Be the show off, Nick Nemeth.
Mm-hmm. Yep, show off Nick Nemeth. There you go.
That'd be something. He come out to I'm here to show the world.
Hey, if Adam Copeland can come out to that, I'm pretty sure he can get that.
See, and Adam Copeland favored WWE didn't own that. That was his. Adam Copeland owned that. So he could take that wherever he want. But the band gave him that.
Mm-hmm.
So WWE couldn't touch that.
Yeah.
So that was a small play. But I don't even think WWE not really paying attention to theme entrances no more.
No.
So I wouldn't be surprised. He come back if he come after that. But we are going to see. Like I said, it's Full Gear. It's this Saturday. It's gonna be a good show. I see some surprises happening. What? I don't know. Are we gonna get a surprise return?
I hope so.
Are we gonna get some OMG moments?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get some title changes? We don't know. But the only way to find out if you're watching. And like I said before, next week we will not have a show. It's Thanksgiving. I know some people was asking, by the time we do it, everybody been ate and been relaxed. But yeah, I'm gonna be too full to talk.
Right.
And you know that itis gonna kick in. And I ain't had itis in a long time.
Right. Especially Thanksgiving food, yeah.
Now, I gotta ask you, and this is based off your family. Now, what is your family planning on catching this year?
For those, we I'll tell you this though, they probably gonna my uncles, they probably gonna get a deer or something, cook a deer.
Now, I know people probably thinking I'm trying to be sarcastic. No, I'm serious.
He's been around. He knows about that. I told him about that.
He got those family members that go out there with the overalls with no shirt.
Yeah.
They'll go
around my family. He knows.
They don't even hunt with guns. This is some straight up. They go get a stick.
Yeah.
They'll go chase.
Stands and everything.
They got them in position. They monitor the deer or wherever they go and get.
Mm-hmm.
They get the big stick and just knock it out.
Yeah.
Or if they got big country with them, he just knock them out with the fist.
And then what they do with that deer is that after they skin them, we got this big black pot full of water. The reason they boil the meat is to get the game off of it, because deer meat is extremely gamey.
Yeah, cause you gotta put it in that ice chair full of water, get all that blood out, clean that out.
Yeah, clean it out, throw the meat in there, they bring it to a boil. They got a fire under there, so
now. Another thing, see, when they season, this is homemade seasoning.
Yeah.
Don't know how they do it. They don't believe in Tony Satcherin or slap your mama. No, they make their own seasoning. This that stuff that's so good. You will literally slap your mama.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you taste it.
Sauce.
Yes. And they don't put them in the little nice little bottles with the tag. No, be in a jar.
Right.
Right next to the honey, the sage, and all that good stuff. All of it to be lined up with some tape on it and what it is.
Right. Because I remember back in the long time ago, Darnell tried some deer meat, and he was like, "Whoa!" I said, "Yeah, that's."
Because I didn't have some deer meat before. See, I didn't have some deer meat before.
Yeah.
But when you see, there's a difference when you get deer meat from black people. You know when black people give you deer meat, you know it's gonna have some. They put some. You put some. Because I done had deer meat from white people. It was good. But when I got this deer meat from his people, it just had some. Like when you just took that bite, it just went down with soul.
Mm-hmm.
I say, see, they didn't just kill this deer just to cook it. They even killed them. I know this sounds crazy, but they even killed them with love. They didn't go get the gun and start blowing up, but just blowing his face off and nothing like that.
Blow his brains out. They don't do that.
No,
you do that, you destroy the meat.
Yeah, they just find something, knock it out, boom. Right. By the time they get it home, they think he's about to come back to life. He'll be all ready and ready to go.
Oh yeah. Because it's extremely gamey. So, some people, they'll sit there and bake it and do all that. But what you got to do is you got to take their game out of their deer.
Now, explain to them when you say game. Explain to them what that means.
It just has a bitter taste when you eat deer meat. If you don't boil it and you get all this stuff out of the meat, it has a bitter taste to it. And you don't want that. You want to taste it kind of like when you eat ribs and it falls off the bone.
Right.
You want to boil it and you want to let it melt in your mouth.
There you go.
You see, because if you eat deer meat and it's gamey, it won't melt in your mouth. It'll be extremely bitter. And you don't want that. You do not want that at all. So then you have to boil that meat.
That's why it's
you
good.
Know, just like with the chicken, you have to boil it. You know, get that stuff out of it.
You gotta pull that. Y'all, see, that's why. See, I got country folks in my family, but I don't deal with them like that. See, I've known Angela over 20 years, been around these people. I know if I get a plate from them, I already know what's up.
To get the item, smoke, no
I know when I bite into it, I say, nah, this ain't come from no stove. Now y'all went and got this. Y'all went and got this on y'all own. Cause you know the difference between that good country cooking. They probably cooked it over some logs and fire.
Yeah.
They don't need no kitchen. You just need logs, fire, some big old pots.
And then go outside, put it under there, put it on the fire.
They got one of them oven. They got one of them oven where you gotta strike the paper and put it in there. Ain't no just turning over now. No. Let me give a good example. They do a color. Remember in the color purple, the way Celie was cooking for Mister. That's it. They do it country style. They put love in their food, and you know the difference.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's the same like with rabbit. You ain't rabbit before.
Oh yes.
I fed him some rabbit. I gave him some rabbit to eat. That's gamey. Gotta boil it as well. Like anything like outside, the rabbit and the deer and the squirrel and all that stuff. You gotta boil it. Even in Louisiana, some of them guys down there that cook those swamp rats. And they cook the meat. You definitely got to boil that because swamp rats eat anything.
Yes. And they'll eat you if you make them mad enough.
They'll eat you too with them big teeth. Yes.
Yep, that's one of them things. They wish you would.
I mean, you talking about deep like in New Iberia, Louisiana.
So we call them.
Yeah, that's right. I say it.
I mean, they call them nutrients, because they worth money.
Yeah.
But in the hood, we call them nutri-rats.
Yeah.
And if you see one, you could be walking, and if you got to condense some water right there, you see one, and you got to go that way to get home, just go and take the long way.
And you literally have to use guns to kill them.
I know you better not miss.
You better not miss, or they coming.
Cause you miss, that what Martin say, that's your ass.
Right, because they had a show on Spike TV called Rat Bastards. It was about these group of guys from Louisiana that they was out there. They was hired by people to kill these swamp rats.
Yep, cause like I said, that's money in that. That's big time money. Cause one, they hard to get. Two, they hard to kill.
I mean, they literally had double barrel shotguns. That's how bad it was. I saw one with a double barrel killed one.
And these things, if you ain't never go look it up. These things are huge.
Yeah.
They don't.
Sometimes they cook them.
Yeah, that's why they worth so much. Cause that's what they get them for. They go them little.
They take them to restaurants and they put them in Louisiana stews.
You take them to these little. You gotta go deep in the bayou, but that's paper. You catch a bunch of them, that's paper. Like I say, but it's dangerous though.
It's dangerous, yeah.
You thought catching snakes and catching gators was bad? Go try to catch them.
Them rats, boy.
And
they will fight you.
Yes.
They will fight you.
You can't just go.
I seen the one they try to put a tracker on it.
Now
and that rat almost bit his finger off.
Everybody said you gotta know, and then gotta know how to catch it.
Yeah.
Cause them things do not play. They like bad kids.
Yeah.
No matter how much you do to it, they still gonna cut up.
Yeah, they said right there in New Iberia, Louisiana. That's where majority of them are.
Yeah, you go up north, anywhere where the bayous and the swamps, where you go with them place where the population is them and y'all.
Right. You see them in the front porch with a shotgun in their hand.
You see them folks that got the homes and water just around it. They got snakes and alligator heads hanging in their house.
Alligators.
Now, probably them just like on Waterboy. That looks like Waterboy. like Mama House. That's real.
Right.
They like living like that.
Don't bother nobody.
Nope.
Right.
You want to go get something to eat, just go get your boat and do your business.
Mm-hmm. And there's one more thing before we get out. Let's talk about this too. This is another elephant in the room. I'm gonna mention this again. Guess this, Darnell. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to guess this. All right. Now, we saw an incident where pretty much somebody got baby boys.
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
Now, I think you know what I'm talking
yes.
about.
Yes.
When Big Range
choked out Tyrese.
On Tyrese.
Oh yeah, Rudy Gobert.
With Draymond Green
and Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
And then the killer part, he wasn't even injured. He was trying to break it out.
Right.
With him and what's that boy name?
It was
Thompson.
Let's see. Thompson, yeah.
He was just trying to settle everything, and he got choked. And they made him look like a punk on them pictures. You know that's memes.com right there.
Right, because they memed him to death about the Big Range and Tyrese. Yeah.
And the thing about he only got suspended 5 games, so they said he gonna lose about.
He should have got more.
He should have got more.
Got 10.
And they said he gonna lose in those 5 games $770,000.
Yeah, that's you know you gotta hurt him in the pocket. That's where you hurt the player the most.
That's why I think he should have got traded. Because to me,
Draymond.
Draymond to me is not an asset in Golden State. Yeah, you play defense, but you're no asset.
Yeah.
Talking like slavery in it yesterday.
Got that old deep Edwin voice. Yeah.
Sounded like Michael Clark Duncan in the Green Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's no. I mean, you just like that dude. I mean, you play defense. You know every now and then, but you're no benefit to Golden State. I'm pretty sure they can win a championship without you.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cause my thing is if he ever leave Golden State, we ain't gonna hear too much from him. You trying to be Dennis Rodman so bad.
Yeah, oh yes. Oh God.
And you could, if Rodman was still in the league in his prime, he'll punk you out because he acts a few.
Rodman will out rebound him some series.
Oh no, he'll been a punk Draymond Green.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't try that. He wouldn't try all that on Rodman.
It don't matter which version of Rodman. He would have done that. Pistons, Spurs, Bulls. That's that Bull one. The one with the Bulls.
Oh, he ain't care, but he ain't care. I mean, you gangster when you go to Nitro on the same. You go to Nitro on practice during the NBA Finals.
Go to Vegas to vacation. Then came back to play like ain't nothing happened. Yeah.
That's my thing. If you could do all that, I ain't mad at you. As long as you give me your 20 rebounds, we good.
Right.
You been the championship, we good.
Oh yeah, Draymond would definitely got punked out. They could. This generation couldn't handle what happened back then.
Now you got
if
people.
This generation played back in the day, they would have got
no.
ran over.
Oh no. We wouldn't
know
know
about a young Shaq running over these guys.
Yeah, we wouldn't know half these dudes right now.
Yeah, Kobe, him coming in, Allen Iverson coming in, Jordan, yeah, even Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. Man,
no
the bad boy Pistons. If the bad boy Pistons will be in the league right now, none of half these dudes we see now wouldn't make it.
They couldn't handle Mahorn and Lambeer and Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas and Benny the Microwave Johnson.
Okay, they just fight just because.
Right.
That was their thing. They talking about the NBA getting too soft. Like, All right, what you thought was gonna happen? I mean, they still mad at Rudy Gobert. They still mad at Rudy Gobert for getting everybody in the bubble. They still mad about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, they went in the bubble because of him.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, 770 grand for 5 games?
For 5 games. Imagine he would have got 10 or 15. Which he should have got.
Yeah,
he got way more than that. That's a slap.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, he pretty much got a tap on the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I said, to me, Golden State don't need him.
They probably Steph Curry still can shoot. You know, Klay Thompson still can shoot. You pretty much got shooters out there. That's it.
I mean, I need
shoot the light. Steph Curry. Steph Curry, he can shoot. Everybody talking about Steph getting over. He still got that hand.
I still think they should have went, because the Golden State were looking at Dwight Howard. I still think they should have went got him.
Yeah.
I still think that.
They get that old Dwight Howard from Orlando, that 3-time defensive player of the year.
Because he in China scoring 87 points and 37 rebounds.
Yeah.
He played right. Do what Marbury did. Go to China and beat a man. Get your own shoe.
Yeah.
You know, win a couple championships out there. Get you a statue.
Yeah.
And just be the man. Don't even worry about the NBA. Cause I don't care.
I tell you this shit. What did the White said? Party over at my place. No, I'm good. The White. Nope. We're gonna celebrate my place. No, we're not. The White. You can have that.
Right. And one last thing.
I'm talking about.
I know we keep saying one last thing, but I gotta address this Will Smith thing.
Oh, again?
I gotta address this Will Smith thing because
what happened this time?
Well, one of his personal assistants or whatnot, made the statement that he saw Will Smith and Dwayne Martin getting it in the dressing room.
Oh God! Oh yeah, I heard about this.
So I'm like, you saw this. I'm like, did you stay and watch it?
That's the one that was married to Tisha Campbell, Dwayne Martin. Yeah.
I'm thinking, the same thing that happened with Whitney Houston and her assistant. It was just jealousy. You was mad at the friendship. So now you trying to get your name out there. And Jada talking about they suing. But here's my question. Why are they trying to make every black man gay? And even if they are gay, why are you making a big deal about it?
Right.
Where does their gayness, how does their gayness affect you? I never understand that. When the white boys come out, nobody say nothing.
They don't say nothing.
White folks come out, they don't say nothing. They be like, oh, they're gay. Okay, cool, no problem.
Okay,
well, let a black man come out. Let a black man come out.
Make a big deal out of it.
I mean, nigga, you know why Will ain't entertaining it? Because Will don't care. Well, let you. He probably didn't say he knew all this was coming out.
Yeah.
Will playing this smart. Dwayne Martin said it. He ain't entertaining this.
Shouldn't. And you shouldn't. Right. Don't need to.
It's ridiculous. I'm like, dude, you a personal assistant. If that's the case, if you knew all this, I'm like, what's telling it gonna do? You people gonna pay you to say all this. That's gonna hurt you at the end.
Right.
Cause you don't know how gangster will. You don't know who will know. It might get some gonna get a little gangster on you. Go get some boys from Philly. that don't care and come after you.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to be real careful how you play that. Because my thing is this. If you going to say something about me, don't tell me about it. Show me.
Right.
Put it out there so I can say, yep, oh, he got me.
Right.
Okay? I'm like, yep, that's me. But they know if once black people say something, they just take it and run with it.
Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna stop talking about it until they cut it off on their own.
And that's how people get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But we just gonna leave it be because we ain't talking about it like that. One, it ain't our business.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note,
let people be. Let people be. That's all.
yep, let it be. Mind your business. If you ain't part of it, stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we gonna leave it at that. So with that being said, continue to support Best Superman TV on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, Radio Public, and all other social media outlets. No show, as I said before, no show next week because it's Thanksgiving. And as far as Thanksgiving go, man, people, I'm gonna say this: no drama this year.
Please.
Let every black family in the world, let's all be peaceful. Don't put your business out. All the people that's toxic, y'all stay home.
Right.
Man, let's go and have us a good time. Let's eat, let's drink, let's do some music. At some places they do the electric slide. Y'all hang out with Big Mama if she's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's do that. Let's talk about what we thankful for. Because this might be your last one.
Right.
Like some of those people that you might not see them next year.
Right, because tomorrow show ain't promised.
And that's all I'm saying about that. So we'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Y'all be safe. We love y'all. Continue to support. We out.